It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57 as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch that.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
He said he was online.
Now he'll dump it underneath.
He said he was online. He ain't never came in the chat.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Chiefs are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here.
Bro, you gay as shit, bro. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm on his jaw, guys. Probably my wife get home.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Eagle pressure.
Oh, clock out, Cuddy.
Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, he caught that! Oh, my God, bro.
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Smith.
He threw him in the end zone.
It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Oh, my fucking God. That shit morphed into your hand, bro. It gave you one on 3rd and fucking 20, Lee. Let him throw a bomb. Coop was right there.
Remember, he also had a catch on his drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back, 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it.
And it was Marquise Brown. And it was Marquise Brown. It was 3rd and 20. At least should have dropped it. I swear, man, you should not have scored, bro.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
3rd and 25, they gave this nigga. Coop was right there, bro.
1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, come on, AJ.
He doesn't drop many like that one.
AJ.
He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't come. The train drops it.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Plenty of things to talk about here, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Barkley inside handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Hurts completing this one quickly. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
180. Hey, Silver.
Barkley again.
Oh, my God, bro.
Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's Quan. Jay Bobo nephew. Yeah.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Hurts.
Oh, I threw a pick in there. Oh.
And it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first
Damn.
half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it, but it didn't work out.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A first down carry for Smith. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yellow!
They go back to the ground with Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the map, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next drive.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
That shit is corny, bro. This nigga fucking just drag routes all game and then throw it deep in the that shit is hard. To beat myself, man. Every time I give him on 3rd down, just let me go in with a bomb, bro. Like, come on. This is corny.
And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hold on.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them map this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And now a pause because
AJ, what the fuck? I hate getting hurt.
Dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to it. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh my God! It's 1-on-1. Got it. Come on, bro.
Defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Conversion.
God, it's 1-on-1. Got her. 1-on-1. Got her.
Now a 2nd and and 10. They're going to look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's good.
They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. Had a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, I'm ready. On touch.
Back to throw again.
Come on. I can't hold on to a fucking pass, bro.
Seconds remaining.
My God.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give him credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give him any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In the 1st half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the 1st half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's got his big tight end here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score
Don't make him fall into his thoughts to his run back. Make his run back fumble, man. What? What the fuck is for?
That could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Smith up the middle. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Long right.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
Go to the running back every fucking play. Yo, 4 straight plays went to the running back. It's ridiculous, man. Yo, 4 straight plays went to the running back. You talking about me? Mary, you've been pissed. You've been pissed.
The line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Mahomes will do it himself, and he'll get nothing out of that one. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because
He went ran my play.
defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Attack, attack.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Yes. Yes, motherfucker.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to Barkley. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. 23 yards on the play.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that is
Chris, he just ran it.
quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Come on.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Eagles.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he's going to be taken down.
I had you 2 open. I ain't know who to throw it to.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're doing something on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on. Hurry.
Incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this.
Fumble!
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around.
Come on.
Here they come. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Yellow.
Inside handoff, Smith. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
That's complete to Smith.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
They'll try and run forward with Smith. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw in film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
Yes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This is first and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. They'll come up now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he can't get a throw up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
On third down, Barkley. And down he'll go at the 25. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Here's Smith to return it. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. They'll come up first and 10 here. Mahomes will throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Oh, someone now!
That means we are headed to overtime.
Oh, my God. Why did you tackle?
And we've got free football.
Oh, my God. I got an interception. I got to go to the 30, kick the field goal.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So four corners couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. I don't want to overhype.
Yo, Burma, all about plays, yo. That shit's funny.
It can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right.
No! Oh, my fucking God! Yo, they let him catch that. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. They let him do that shit in the game, bro. That shit corny.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Chiefs 21, Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers.
Yeah, in my league.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
No, Barnes Jet. The Rams in my league.
Second and 6. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Oh.
From the 36, Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Oh, come on.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on third down. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free. and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Open man has got it to tight end. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now. They've ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed.
Good game, man.
Good game, Bird.
You the RPO man, though. God damn. I don't want to hear nothing about glitching plays. And don't tell me nothing about glitching plays, though, because you RPO man.